Today we're gonna talk about 3 things that actually doesn't cost you money but can make you Amazon rich. A lot of people, they actually don't understand that a lot of things to build up a business doesn't require a lot of money. Some things is actually much simpler, and today we're gonna talk about these 3 things, and in addition, at the end I'm gonna give you additional bonuses to make sure, guys, you stay organized and you stay well performed. So please make sure before you will jump on these 3 things and this video, you subscribe to my channel to make sure you're getting all the information about future videos that I'm gonna release. So let's get started. Things number 1, guys, it's your discipline. And while I used to think that discipline is actually for weak people, it's for people who don't understand how to run creative businesses, after I start to get my kids, I realized that discipline is one of the most important things in your life. And actually, by building a proper discipline, my wife helped me because she's like a major in the army, and she always helped me to stay focused and she always reminded me. So I remember when we used to have a kids, I knew exactly at what time specifically we have to feed them, where I'm supposed to be at 8:15. It actually was like a bath time. Same actually is happening with the Amazon business. While you're building the discipline, while you're building up this strength, you're also able to start to predict what exactly you have to do next. Make sure you don't operate your business just as fun. Make sure it's more organized and more strategic as you would treat your business. And if you will become disciplined in, let's say, product production, inventory management, team hiring, team development, SOPs building, every single step will help you to build up these processes. Thing number 2 is to have goals. A lot of people, when they run their business, they actually don't know where they are going. They don't know exactly how to build or scale. They have a lot of different shiny objects that they're trying to chase, and that's actually make them not organized, and they don't actually have a specific goal. What I have built in my process and in my organization, I call this strategic growth. I have a specific set of KPIs that I always trying to achieve. It's a specific metrics that I trying to chase. The specific metrics that I try to achieve with my team. Every single person in my department, they know exactly what type of metrics they want to achieve in the process. And that's actually helped me to be more strategic. Some of the things that you can take from my organization, our goal is to launch 1 product per month, but actually our desired goal is to launch 1 product per week. So we're perfecting our system to make sure everything is organized, because when you're trying to launch a product, there's a lot of little things that have to be combined to make sure products actually live. You have to do production, you have to do printing, you have to do designs, you have to combine all this process, you have to do SEO, you have to build listings, and all these things combined together actually becoming a successful product launch. Then it's a marketing nightmare, which I call a specific process that will help you to build up your business. And in my strategic approach, what I try usually to do, I try to also count my conversion. I try to see how much money we're spending on PPC, how we ranked, how we look against the competition. So there's a lot of little metrics, a lot of little goals that help me to achieve specific result. Let's say I would like to earn $3 million profit per month. That's actually one of my biggest goals that I want to achieve. That will help you also to get to that point. And the third thing that I would like to share with you guys, it's stay organized. And one of the best books about staying organized is the book called Essentialism. I recommend everyone to read this book. Just go on Amazon, buy it. I think it might be like $14 or $20. It's one of the best investments you can do in a knowledge. Maybe you can do some watch some YouTube video about this book, Essentialism. The main idea about this process, you have to stay organized. The better you organize your process, because in chaos there's no progress. And one of the biggest, let's say, problem in Amazon sellers, it's not marketing charges, it's not Amazon fees, it's not piling up the tariffs or import taxes. Majority of the sellers, they simply are failing because they're running out of stock, because they just didn't pre-calculate how much inventory they need, and it was not organized. One of the things that I implement in my business, as an example, I have a fulfillment center, my warehouse, and I was trying to teach my employees to make sure everything is clean. All the floors are clean, they're excellent. I'm actually a freak about everything being clean and organized. So every time I was walking into warehouse, I was trying to teach them to clean the warehouse, let's say once a day. At the end of the day, everybody had to take a bag, go around the warehouse, find little pieces, put them together. And then I see it didn't work, because pretty much people was kind of putting trash everywhere. It's not trash, but let's say the pallet going, little pieces is sometimes leaving mark on the floor. There was a lot of little different mess. But then I realized that if I will teach my employee to be organized by going through the warehouse, and if they see, let's say, a little piece of paper, a little tape, or they see something broken, they always clean it right on the spot. So then they're not waiting to clean once a day, they actually developing a habit of making things organized and clean. So making sure you build a habit on making things organized on your desktop, on your browser, making sure you don't have too many windows open. By the way, when we onboard people in our company, one of the requirements for them is to install free extension called OneTab. I'm not affiliated with company, but it's called OneTab. And if you have, let's say, 100 tabs open or maybe 50, you know, this little thing will help you to put them in organized list that will help you to stay pretty much organized. You know, so your browser always clean, work perfectly. Your desktop, your desk that you work in your office, even your food routine have to be organized by making sure you're not taking too much junky food. Maybe sometimes, but overall you don't do this. And all these three things actually get us to two fundamental processes. A lot of people, they think this way: the moment I will start to make more money, I will organize my money, I will organize my finances, and things will go better and I will hire better people. But actually, guys, things starts from the small numbers. If you're not organized with the small numbers, believe me or not, the moment you start to scale, things start to be more complicated, things start to be more risky, because there will be a lot of more connections with the suppliers, transportation companies, insurance, different clients levels, algorithm changes. Make sure before you try to scale, before you become super strategic, you start to be disciplined in finance, in your food routines, in your time management. All these little things will actually precondition yourself until you start to grow. Because believe me or not, if you will start to be organized only once you start to grow, probably it's going to be already too late. Okay guys, that was pretty much all for today. Make sure you watch this video, okay? Make sure you write down, make sure you order for yourself a book, Essentialism, and I hope to see you on the next videos. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you soon.